So I'm off and running again. Got a GoPro camera on my chest again. This time it's a GoPro Hero camera. The only difference between this one and the cameras I used last time was that this one seems to have a longer battery life. I'm assuming it's got the same sensitive microphone and it can pick up my voice and my footsteps and so on. Perhaps not so much with my hands as was in the last bunch of videos, but if that is the case, it's just the way people run it. Not really much I can do about that. At this point, if you've come across my videos, you've probably done that through YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. You're welcome to subscribe. I don't have any commercial arrangements, sponsorships, anything like that. Any money that you might, any ads you might see, are put there by YouTube, not by me. I don't make any money off it. I just do it for fun. You'll see there are videos about running, motorcycle videos, tourism videos about Goulburn and Tasmania, and a whole bunch of children's stories. And I started doing it for my grandchildren. I think they're a bit too old for them now. I do them for fun. So, making our way through, the royal privilege here, just me, through Victoria Park. I hear the heavy breathing, unfortunately, till I get into my stride a bit. Goulburn High School on the left hand side and the maternity ward, the hospital on the right hand side. At 7 o'clock in the morning, I look at the path, obviously been some overnight rain. guys on their way off to work at a new hospital site just past 1 kilometre. Prince Street here. And into her street. This is Sellers Street. And down Lawn Street. Bit overcast as I said, and a bit cool, so I'm running in my light jacket again. On the Belmore Street now. turning into Kinghorn Street now. If you are seeing my hands in the video, as I said earlier, it's just the way you run and the way the camera works, so I don't really do anything about that. But I might see them at some stages, eyes clenched into fists, other stages, hands are open. The hardest thing about running, aside from all the other things, is knowing what to do with your hands. Don't like today when it's not all that cold, but cool enough that you know that your fingertips are going to be tingly. You're tempted to put your hands into fists, keep them warm. But when you do that, you get tension across your back between your shoulder blades. So you open them and then trying to keep your hands open, you have a similar effect. And it seems to me, at least with me anyway, my hands naturally want to close into something at least close to a fist, as they're starting to do just now. You want to try and avoid making it too tight and making it uncomfortable. You could always put on the gloves, I suppose, but then what happens about halfway around is gloves don't breathe, your hands get hot, and you've got to try and work them off without breaking stride. Ball them up, shove them in your pocket, and hope you don't lose them. I've got a bit of a plan here of where I'm going to go, the route I'm going to go on. Hopefully I'll get all the way around. We're on Victoria Street here. I come out to Victoria Street Bridge, just one of those bridges I talked about in the earlier two bridges run. This one might end up being a three bridges run, and that will go under this bridge and then maybe over two other, we'll just see. Take the slip road here, just have the GPS system to describe it. Try to avoid running into the railing at the bottom here where the stormwater drain is. Go under the Victoria Street Bridge and we're onto the track for parkrun, which I talked about yesterday. That was the bridge I always wanted to be under before the first guy was coming back. And just coming up to the 3 kilometre marker. This section here is fairly flat, so you tell yourself to pick up the pace and you try to, and then you know you've got at least 2.5k, not a bit more, on the way back. So at least for me, I don't want to burn up all my energy for a spurt here and then have nothing left for the finish up the zipper.